We're going to talk about some performance variants coming from GM. So just recently, Mark Royce actually kind of hinted at what's coming, and that combined with a video he put out in April talking about the ERay, we have some interesting information coming from those two things, because in the video, which I'm going to show you here in 1 second, Mark Royce specifically says that there is a hybrid coming, and after that, a full electric version coming. He does not say anything about a gas-powered engine coming in the future. He acknowledges that there are the gas-powered cars now, being the base C8 and the Z06, but he does not acknowledge that any more gas-powered C8s are coming. And I'm going to show you the video here in a second and let you guys kind of pull your own conclusions from it. But ultimately, I believe personally that is our ERay coming in 2024. So I believe we're going to start to see ordering for the ERay next year, and the car will come out as a 24 model. Then in 2024, I believe we're going to see the ordering for the Zora coming out to be a 2025 model. Now, for the most part, that lineup is exactly what Corvette Blogger thinks, only they are thinking that the Zora is going to be a ZR1, even though Mark Royce does not give any indication that there is going to be any kind of gas-powered variant coming in the future. So I would get prepared for this, guys. I think the C8 Corvette Z06 is the last gas-powered Corvette we are going to be getting for the C8 Corvette lineup, at least. I see a bunch of names here from last night as well, and we are going to do the drawing for the giveaway. So last night, guys, we were offering the Corvette mug here with Horsepower Obsessed engraved on the back as one of the giveaways, or the license plate cover that Steve is holding up there, which is Carbon Flash painted black from ACS Composite. That is both of the giveaways. So if you donate, you want to use that link at the top of the live chat or super chats. Any $10 donated gives you one entry to win. We have a bunch of entries from last night that will obviously be counted tonight as well, because we didn't pull a winner. But if you want to get in last minute, you can do so today. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play for you the actual video from Mark Royce whenever he was talking about the ERay. Now, I want you to listen carefully to some of the things he says whenever he's referring to two electric models coming. One of them is being a hybrid, one of them is being fully electric, and he basically spells it out for you. One's going to be the ERay and one's going to be the Zora, but nowhere in this video does he say that there are future gas-powered variants coming. He does acknowledge that there are gas-powered variants now that will obviously stay, but nothing new. So let's turn it over to the browser here so you guys can see this. It is definitely interesting. So here we go.
Oh, GM, this is just happening. It's exciting, announcing right here on Squawk Box a surprise new all-electric model. Phil LeBeau joins us now with a special guest. Hey, Phil.
Turn it over to the browser.
Hey, thank you very much, Joe. It's an electric Vette. Let me bring in Mark Royce, president of General Motors. Talk to us about the news. Tell us the decision that you guys have made when it comes to the Corvette.
Thanks for the exclusive opportunity here on CBC here today, Phil. And you know, if you remember a few months ago, we discussed about how we were moving the Corvette team into the EV space here at the Tech Center. And, you know, we're just launching the Z06 with our 5.5-liter flat plane crank, which is a great internal combustion engine track car going into production right now. We are here today to tell you about an electrified Corvette that's coming first, and then a fully electric Corvette after that.
We're looking
there
at
it is right there. An electrified Corvette and then a fully electrified Corvette.
Some of the test driving that you were doing. Timing. When can people say, I want an electric Vette, and they will get one?
Well, that's the great news here. We will have an electrified Corvette next year. So this is coming very quick.
And a fully electric one?
More to come on that. We're not going to talk about everything here today, but you know, very fast. We're getting this. You know, this is in addition to all of the great performance that Chevrolet and Corvette have been known for many, many years with our internal combustion engine. So it's in addition to.
So those remain. I have to ask you about Adam Jones's note last week after Tesla earnings. Essentially, he said the more we see out of Tesla, the more we are concerned about the rest of the industry's ability to play catch-up. Can you catch up to them on EVs?
I love it, Adam Jonas. What he's not seeing, though, is some of the vehicles behind us, which are in segments that Tesla flat out does not compete. So if you look at the Hummer, if you look at the Lyriq, if you look at the Hummer SUV, if you look at the new Silverado, the Sierra, the Blazer,
but those are
the
all
Equinox.
coming. They're not here yet, and people are looking around saying, okay, we need to start seeing these out on the road.
Absolutely. We are ramping up the launches. Right now, we brought the Lyriq ahead 9 months. We did the Hummer in 2.5 years. Complete, new Ultium platforms.
All right, guys. So I think you kind of get the idea here. What this is really spelling out for me is that we are going to be seeing the Zora or the ERay here pretty quick, and Zora is coming right afterwards. I don't believe that we are going to see a ZR1, and Mark Royce basically hints at the fact that the next two models are going to be it. He said the gas-powered variants will still be there. They'll still remain. So he's referring to the C8 and the Z06. But the ERay and the Zora are going to be coming here pretty soon. Now, he says that the ERay is going to be available next year. I think what he means is it's going to be for sale or like pre-order next year as a 2024 model. So I don't think we're actually going to see them on the road in 2023, but we might towards the end. Either way, I believe that the ERay is going to be a 24 model, while the Zora will be a 25, possibly even a 26. But he made it pretty clear. We're getting two variants coming, and they're both electric. Now, that was a video from April, whenever GM first announced the fact that we're going to get a ERay. So it was a couple months ago, obviously. Now, he recently came out on, it was about 2 weeks ago, and talked a little bit more about this. We're going to dive into that in 1 second as well. Matthew Castro says the ZR1 will be an electric Zora. I personally still do not believe that we're going to get a ZR1 moniker car. I think they're going to go ERay, Zora. And I do believe the Zora is going to be fully electric at this point, based on what Mark Royce is saying here in this video. Dr. Corvette's in the house, guys. So he is one of the donations from last night. That's awesome to see you in here. We're definitely looking to make sure somebody here wins these giveaways. Like I said, we got the C8 Corvette mug that is Accelerate Yellow with Horsepower Obsessed on the back. And then, of course, the ACS Composite Carbon Flash Painted License Plate cover. Both of these could be somebody here. Every $10 donated to the Venmo link or a Super Chat will get you an entry. Looks like we actually have another $50 donated here from Steven Rapp. So, Steve, if you want to add that in.
Yeah. And let everybody see, we're using this app, so it's fair. Whoever's going to win, this app's going to do it. So it's not us picking it.
Yep. So that app, once Steve hits the button, it's just going to spin through and it's going to choose the winner, but it's weighted. So the more you donate, the more your name is weighted in there. So if you donate more than once. What's that?
Unless you're Jose Mendez, who put $10 last week and won.
Yeah, I think he was in here last night. I'm not sure if he's still in here tonight or not. But last thing, guys, I did want to flip over and show you one more thing from Mark Royce that he talked about 2 weeks ago. Again, about these performance variants, and again, does not mention anything specifically about the gas-powered variants. So it kind of seems like to me that we're not going to be getting any more gas-powered variants, and it looks like we might just be getting some electric variants. So let me show you here. This is what we're looking at today. This is from November 18th. So Mark Royce shares electrifying Corvette news during GM's Investor Day. Now this is about 8 months or so after that video we just saw, where he clearly said that there was 2 electric versions coming and nothing about any kind of gas-powered ones. Now, in here, they actually addressed that article right here by saying, back in April of 2022, Royce told CNBC about an electrified Corvette being offered as early as next year. They believe that the electrified C8 Corvette Royce was referring to is the ERay, which is expected to be the next C8 Corvette model released. The ERay will feature GM's electric Ultium drive motors on the front axle for all-wheel drive performance. Now, they put the S in parentheses there because we're not sure if it's going to be 2 motors or just 1 to drive those front wheels. If I had to guess, it's going to be 2 because they're probably going to want a very tight control over that all-wheel drive function, as you can see from that GIF playing there, that GM is going to be pretty interested in delivering. So as for the other car based on the C8 architecture that they referred to in that April video, the Fox News article quotes Royce saying that there will be an incredible performance car and it should set the standard of the world for performance for Chevrolet. Now, they go on to think that that's the C8 Corvette ZR1, which they, again, are going off of leaks from years ago, stating that that was the Z06 power plant with twin turbochargers producing upwards of 850 horsepower. Now, I believe that that might have been the plan at one point, but I do also believe that now that is no longer the case. I do believe that they have decided to scrap that idea and go fully electric based on what Royce is saying, based on what the CEO of Chevrolet wants to do with converting everything to as electric as soon as possible, and based on the fact that there is some rumor out there that they're having some issues with the Z06 engine. So those three things add up to the fact that I highly doubt that they're going to put twin turbos on a Z06 flat plane crank engine and call it the next variant. Of course, this is mostly speculation, but a lot of this is coming from Mark Royce, and it does seem legit. So we'll see. Yeah, Brian Greer, it is not Monday, but we're trying to fix up a problem we had last night. So let me know what you guys think, though, here. While we're talking about this real quick, I just want to mention one more time, we are doing a giveaway. Every $10 spent will get you entered to either win the C8 Corvette Cup with HPO on the back that is pretty close to Accelerate Yellow, or the Carbon Flash license plate from ACS Composite that can be used on pretty much any Corvette out there. If you want to donate, Super Chats or Venmo at the top of the chat here, you can see the Venmo link. Just click that and send Venmo, and you will be entered to win. But I wanted to create this live video and really quickly deliver some information about these performance variants that are coming based on Mark Royce's leaks or his talks, I guess. It doesn't sound like we're getting any more gas-powered variants. It sounds like they're all going to be either hybrid or electric from here forward, and it sounds like we're getting two more. So we're going to get an ERay to replace a Grand Sport probably, and then a Zora that will probably replace the typical ZR1. So that is my speculation based on what Mark Royce said. I'm curious what you guys think. Brian Greer says, where's Jason? Jason's actually in the chat. He's not on the live video tonight because this is not a Corvette Weekly. This is not a Vet Syndicate gathering. This is just something to really quickly give you some information and finish up the giveaway that we did last night. So I didn't want to make it a big thing. What's that?
I said his wife's got his gonads right now too.
Why do you say that?
He's got to spend time with her.
Yeah. What a shame.
I love you, dude, Jody.
Good
Hey, you know what? I
All
want to
right.
make a point about this, talking about this GM. As you're talking about GM is rushing. I feel they're really rushing this. And you know what? I just have a strong feeling that this current administration is paying GM some way or another to rush this. EV batteries are not ready yet. They're still not ready. First of all, they don't last that long. Wait till I talked to a guy today, and so probably what you buy a car and 7-8 years into this car, you got to replace the battery. How's the used car market going to be? Let alone, I can't wait till the first Corvette explodes because it's coming. Teslas keep blowing up. I mean, they're just not ready yet. They're pushing this too fast. And like Justin and I were talking a few minutes ago, one of the lead oil guys said there's like billions and trillions of oil. There's enough oil for the next 1,000 years. There's no reason we need to push this so quick. It's all about government control. I'm just saying.
All right. So I'll take my version of that and kind of elaborate. So the last I read about it, it was something like 1,000 years of gasoline left before we would run out. But that's neither here nor there. You like electric vehicles or you don't. It sounds like the next two Corvettes are going to be electric, or at least hybrid. Now, I can deal with a hybrid. I'm not sure I really want to go as far as fully electric, but my opinion may change on that, especially if that Zora comes out and it has massive horsepower. I mean, the name of the channel kind of gives it away. I'm a little bit obsessed with that kind of stuff. So anyway, let me know what your thoughts are down below. In the meantime, guys, we are going to talk about the giveaway. So let's see. We have one super chat tonight. So did you get that one added in, Steve?
Yeah, Stephen Rapp, I got it. He's got 15
Okay.
up. He's got a total of 15 tickets.
No, he's got 20 now.
Oh, he's more?
Yep.
Stephen Rapp. Oh, yeah, I have 20. Never mind.
Okay.
I added 5 more to it, so I have 20.
All right, so we have nothing on Venmo, so we're just going to run with what we got there. If you want to hold that up to the screen and go ahead and hit the button, and we're going to see who wins the giveaway from last night, guys.
Okay. So you're
General Lee,
little...
I'm with you, buddy. He says at this point, who knows what can be done at GM? Just give me my darn Z06. Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. It's doing an app. Okay, here we go. So it's on the screen. And let's go with I gotta go yes and raffle. It's running. And
First winner, Stephen Rapp. There it is.
I know what he wants.
Yeah, Stephen Rapp. All right, man. Good for you.
And the next one is Stephen Rapp.
So he already said he didn't want it, so run it again. He'll get the license plate cover.
Entries. There you
go,
Marcus.
Marcus, what's the last name there? Gorshman?
Gorski.
Okay, Marcus Gorski, you won this. Stephen Rapp, you did win the Carbon Flash license plate. So all those donations, they paid out. So Stephen, I'm pretty sure I have your shipping information, but shoot me an email anyway, just in case. And if Marcus, if you're in the chat here, I need your address for the mug here. So those are the 2 giveaways for tonight, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you learned something about the electric variants coming here from GM. I don't want to make this a big, long ordeal like our Monday nights typically are. That's reserved for Monday night. I don't want to take up a bunch of Steve's time. Brian, I have not drank from this. This is brand new. So mine's over here in the corner and is black with a C7 Corvette logo on it. So that's the one I drink out of. Anyway, guys, if you're interested in any of these in any specific colors, shoot me an email, horsepowerobsessed@gmail.com. I can get these made for you in any color, but this one is for you, Marcus. So if you're on here or if you watch this after the fact, shoot me an email, horsepowerobsessed@gmail.com, and we'll get you set up with getting that since you did do some donations. But congratulations to the winners here, Stephen Rapp. I'm happy to see you got the product that you wanted. Shoot me an email, and like I said, we'll get them out to you, and I'll send the information over to Steve. But guys, that's it for the video tonight. Hopefully the information and the giveaway was a fun time for you, but we're going to wrap this one up. So if you could please smash that thumbs up button before you leave, I'd really appreciate it. And we will catch you guys next Monday.